Brent, Jen, Connecticut had its own eviction moratorium, but that ended last month. Tenants were still protected under the CDC's moratorium, but now that that's ending, there are many families that feel like they don't have many options left. This New Haven mother of 4 is among the thousands in Connecticut that are worried about losing their homes when the eviction moratorium ends. Impacted by COVID-19, she and her husband were out of work for months. He's been able to return, but only part-time, and it hasn't been enough to pay the bills.
La renta se ha atrasado y nosotros hemos pagado la renta como hemos podido, pidiendo prestado, qué sé yo, pero yo tengo unas cartas que el dueño me está mandando y está tratando de sacarme del apartamento.
Connecticut has launched a program to try to help those struggling. UniteCT provides up to $15,000 in rental assistance and $1,500 in electricity payment assistance. But advocates say it hasn't been the easiest system to try and navigate.
We like the program and we're helping our people to apply for the program. The program is some kind of difficult, there is a lot of paperwork, that the people they need to present it, and there is a lot of families who they don't have even documents,
The program also requires landlords and tenants to both file an application, creating a difficult situation if one side refuses. For many landlords, the past 16 months have been difficult too.
We've got bills to pay too. Every single little mom and pop landlord out there, small business people, salt of the earth, they don't deserve to pay all these bills without getting compensation.
John Souza, president of the Connecticut Coalition of Property Owners, says some landlords have faced issues with people who didn't need assistance but still refuse to pay rent. To them, the end of the moratorium is about fairness.
This doesn't just mean there's going to be a rush of evictions. It just means that the court system can operate the way it was supposed to operate, right? Nobody is automatically thrown on the street. Everybody gets to go to court to have their day in court.
Governor Lamont also signed an executive order giving tenants 30 days instead of 3 to file an appeal of an eviction, as many try to either apply for help or find a new place to stay.
Hay mucha gente como yo que realmente está sufriendo lo que yo estoy sufriendo.
Here in New Haven, Mayor Justin Elicker is hosting a news conference tomorrow morning to highlight some of the state and local aid available to tenants. That's scheduled for 10:30 tomorrow morning. Live in New Haven, Gabby Molina, Fox 61 News.